become a fan of Guillermo del Toro since Hellboy and Mimic. Mimic was good.
Speaking of Del Toro, he wouldn't do bad directing this Fables movie. It's very along the lines of Hellboy and
Yeah, but
Pan's Labyrinth.
he's mostly versed in the Hellboy franchise right now. So
Right, but I could see him easily like stepping aside to do a side project.
maybe
like
he should have
this.
directed and maybe written a little bit of LXG League Extraordinary Gentlemen, maybe.
Oh well, that was hopeless from the start.
Yeah.
Poor Alan Moore. All his stuff is being
Yeah.
bastardized.
Well, I didn't mind V for Vendetta. I liked it. I liked V for Vendetta.
It was okay, but anything that they try to do is only going to pale in comparison to the book, and I just feel
Yeah.
bad for the writer because Alan Moore knows anything they try to do with this stuff
It screws up. Yeah.
just crumbles in their hands.
Number 5. Now, as we pretty much everyone speculated, from what's been going on in the series from Spider-Man Unmasking, that eventually he was going to turn on Tony Stark. So,
Right, and in this issue he did.
yes. And pretty much throughout this entire issue, Spider-Man gets his ass kicked.
Seriously, starting with Iron Man,
And then the guys come in
then
with
Iron
the
Man's
guns.
task force,
Yes.
or whatever that was,
Yeah.
shot him out a window, and then with the new Thunderbolts, which are all the villains united.
Which pretty much, I've stated, Reed Richards and Tony Stark are in over their heads. They've gone totally out of...
The problem is, Tony Stark doesn't see it, whereas Reed Richards is questioning what he's been doing.
Well, since Sue and Johnny left and now joined
And there's
Cap.
no more Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
But, Iron Man still doesn't see a problem with this, which is a little unnerving, turning him into almost like a villain.
Yeah.
And then,
He did kind of there was a setup, between, in a past issue of Civil War, I believe. And so...
yeah, and then Spider-Man gets chased down in the sewers where the new Thunderbolts attack him.
Yeah.
Jack-o'-lantern's ready to kill him. And then who of all saves him?
The Punisher.
Another psychopath, if you want to say.
Psychopath.
Shot Jack-o'-lantern right in the pumpkin.
Back of the head, his head explodes.
I love the end of that issue where he kicks in the door, he's like, someone get the medic. And Punisher's holding, the broken Spider-Man.
And now the Avengers are questioning, should we really trust Punisher? Because he's
Well, the new Avengers.
Well, Cap's group, anyway, is, questioning it.
Right.
And, Punisher explains, the reason, though, because now they've recruited psychopaths,
Using known killers.
known killers
For their
that
own
Punisher
side.
faces.
And then we see a little bit of the planning for,
A negative zone prison?
right, a breakout of the prison, or the gulag, or whatever you want to call it. I can't help but say this is a little reminiscent of Kingdom Come.
DC.
I can't help it. DC and Marvel, man, their plot lines are almost linked. Always.
Yeah.
Anyway, our cousin Lewis and I were talking about how are we gonna, reestablish the Marvel Universe. Spider-Man's been exposed.
Yes.
All the heroes
and
are
it's not going to
divided.
go back to normal.
And the only thing I think is gonna bring them all back together,
World
Planet
War-
Hulk.
Yep.
World War Hulk.
Yes, the new series that's going to come out soon,
Hulk's gonna come back as Maestro,
which we all have speculated.
invade the Earth.
Yes.
Heroes are gonna unite, but Maestro's going to win.
Can the future be altered?
Maestro's going to win, kill all the heroes, and special the death of issues for each famous superhero.
Whoa.
Then the Hulk from the 1990s, the Intelligent Hulk with Bruce Banner's mind, is going to come back, just like that whole plotline worked out. Fight Maestro, lose, and then something's going to go drastically different this time.
And, bring the timelines back.
And bring the timeline back to where it was before the Civil War happened and before the Hulk was launched into space. The whole Marvel Universe is going to be reset. And maybe
But there
only-
probably is going to be, reminiscent of, people remembering something happened.
Right, maybe there's one or two people that are going to know. I'm not sure exactly how it works out. But the Marvel Universe is going to be reset. Just like the DC Universe was reset.
Yes.
With a year later.
With the Crisis series.
Right, and it's going to go from there.
Okay, now we're on to our last topic. The Fantastic Four Rise of the Silver Surfer trailer has come online, and we've seen it from... Well, here's how it went. When they released Night of the Museum, Fox decided not to release it online when the movie was released. Dumb move.
Agreed.
And then finally released it online in good quality, quick time. So
Well, the thing is, you can never stop it from being leaked.
yeah, I know.
We were watching the blurry versions of YouTube the first day it came out.
Yeah. From somebody in a screening.
But finally they released a good quality version.
And in the trailer, where the first movie ended, Reed and Sue are going to get married, And before that happens, Silver Surfer comes to Earth.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a huge chase between Johnny Storm, the Human Torch, and Silver Surfer. And Surfer grabs him by the throat and goes off into space. And since Johnny's flame is on oxygen, falls to Earth.
Right, and that's the last we see.
And that's the last.
Is the panning out of Silver Surfer
Zooming at like Earth,
looking over the vast Earth.
Oh, that was
And
an
we
awesome
know
shot.
we know where that all leads to.
It's gonna be
for
Galactus.
his master Galactus.
Yeah, like